This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with their closing grain and livestock comments for April 17th, 2017. Corn market down 4 to 5, beans down 2 to 2.5 in the nearby, up 0.5 in the November. Wheat, Chicago down 6 to 9, Minneapolis down 1 to 1.5, and the Kansas City down 10 to 11. Rains in the winter wheat belt are the big feature, and really no major freezes over the weekend. Really the big catalyst as to why Kansas City and Chicago wheat broke down. And unfortunately, that kind of drugged the corn lower through the day as well. One would think with 1 to 4 inches of rain forecasted this week that the corn market could stand up on its own here a bit, but unfortunately, managed money liquidation continues to be the feature. Otherwise, not a lot of news in the grain markets. As for the cattle markets, feeder cattle up $1.25 to $2, live cattle up 50 cents to 105, and the hog market down 15 to 57.5. We continue to look for a top in these cattle markets here. We think we're close. The 111 price counts of live cattle are a feature that we're watching very closely. The next count set up between 123 and 130, and we just think we're asking a little too much of summer month cattle in that regard. So kind of be attentive here and watch exports very closely, as they're really the feature here, along with managed money holding. Some of the longer managed money holding we've seen in some time. The hog market, though, sitting on the short side, we've seen liquidation there, that down 15 to 57.5 as a catalyst of cutouts kind of fading here a little bit, and also just the production side picking up as we work ahead. So hogs are going to continue to chop here. 68 to 74 is what we see ahead, and kind of watch that range very closely. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation.